Madre John Madden, they call me Juanito in Mexico. I want to tell a story about how badly we profile people. And I, who think of myself as one of the world's least judgmental people, am so often wrong about people. This is set my first year on the road. It would have been like July of 2020, and I'm up in deep Appalachia. I had left Asheville, bought a camper van, old camper van. And I was spending a lot of time in the little town of Barnardsville, north of Asheville. The real social circles were which convenience store you hung out around. And I hung out around all of them. But this one place I hung out, and this is a real country convenience store, no big chain or anything. And there was an old bearded guy who worked, I think he did a few hours a week, helped out around the store, and he'd do bagging and stuff. And I thought, boy, he's a classic good old boy. And I always thought he's definitely judging me. And I was parking my camper van in a little park across the street. One day he comes by and says, "Do you need anything?" I could have just, my teeth, if I still had teeth, they would have fallen out. No, you need food? You need anything? So we became friends and started having conversations. And I noticed one day that he was using an iPhone. Appalachian, nobody uses iPhones. So I said, this guy is different. And I talked about the iPhone. And then he was living in an RV back in the woods. And he heated totally with solar. And it was cold there in the winters. And it's pretty technical. He tried to tell me exactly how I could hook up a solar panel on the top of my camper van. So how did you get to be so technical? Well, I just retired a couple years ago. His job had been, he was head of IT for Department of Motor Vehicles for North Carolina, the whole state. That's what he had been doing for 20 years. But he retired back to where he was from, his roots. So we really liked each other. And after one of the conversations, he says, well, I got to get back to the boys. They're going to want to know how I went talking to my Antifa friend. And that's the way he was just saying that, yeah, I think he's Antifa, but he's a good guy. What a man he was. Oh, Lord. And then the last time I tried to reach him, he was on contract doing some very technical work in some other state, disaster relief. Yeah. But I thought he was just a good old boy. Yeah.